If you have ever walked away from a date, replaying every word you said, wondering if you should have done something differently or said something differently, you're not alone. Dating can bring up a lot of self-doubt, but second-guessing yourself only keeps you stuck. The truth is, you don't need to be perfect. There is no such thing as perfect. You just need to learn how to trust yourself, and that's a large part of what I do in coaching. So I am sharing today how to stop overthinking and start dating with more confidence. The first step is to recognize and acknowledge your thoughts. Notice when you're spinning in circles. Pay attention to those what ifs or maybe I shouldn't have thoughts. And then ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Am I afraid of making a mistake? Or am I just being really hard on myself? Because that's the way I've been my whole life. A lot of my clients come to me, they are so unkind to themselves. And so the awareness is really powerful. It helps you to separate true concerns from unnecessary self-criticism. The second step is to challenge negative thoughts. Your brain loves to tell stories that are not true. So you need to question those assumptions. Is there actual evidence, or are you just filling in the blanks? And remember, there is no such thing as perfect in dating, so be kind to yourself, and when you catch your mind spiraling, gently shift your focus to something positive or productive. The third step is to trust your intuition. Your gut is much wiser than you think. Start small. Trust yourself with your everyday choices, and you will build confidence for the bigger ones, like who to date and when to walk away. And once you make a decision, stop analyzing it to death. Assume that you made the best choice you could in the moment and move forward. If you keep second-guessing yourself, you're going to drive yourself crazy. The fourth step is to learn from experiences. Dating is a learning curve. Instead of beating yourself up over your past choices, I want you to reflect on what you can take away from the choices you have made. I just did this with a client, and we actually went way back 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. She had listed all of her dates at that time, and I asked her to see the patterns. What did they have in common, and what are you learning from them? And once I gave her a better way to assess her dates, rather than he was boring or it wasn't a good match or he rejected me, then she was able to move forward with more confidence. Your self-growth matters more than trying to be perfect. Every experience, good or bad, is practice for building the love life that you're wanting. The fifth step is to seek support. I encourage you not to try and do all of this alone. It's really hard to date. So talk to your friends, good friends, who remind you that you are worthy. And if you're feeling stuck, it's good to see a therapist or a coach like myself who can give you the tools to quiet your self-doubt and tune into your brilliant intuition. Mindfulness is a total game changer. It helps you see your thoughts without getting tangled up inside them. Second-guessing yourself will not get you closer to love, but self-trust will. Every time you choose to back yourself instead of doubting yourself, you're building the kind of confidence that attracts the right people to you. So take a deep breath, trust your gut, and remember, the right person won't require you to question yourself. You will not be wondering, what does that person think of me? Did I say the wrong thing? You will actually feel secure in their presence.